we on Call of Duty heavily right now. You got gaming, that's what Book do. He run with the real pros, and then you get the feel for how they, you pick up how they play. I'm just playing with the homies who just is probably just a little bit better than me.
Getting dubs, though.
Getting dubs. Getting damage.
Buying the homies back, doing all that. Right. That'd be the best feeling in the world.
The best. Yeah. I jump out the window with a pizza box, I'd be scared as hell.
Yeah, word, right. All right, man. Aux Money back with another one. This is not your average show, though. The champ is here. Boss Man is here. You know what? I'm going to introduce him like this. You know what? Because this is a special episode because between the two of us, right? The two guys sitting right here. 2 NBA championship rings, 2 finals MVPs, a regular season MVP. We got 14-time All-Star, 2-time All-Star Game MVP, Rookie of the Year, 6-time All-NBA First Team, scoring champ, member of the 50-40-90 Club twice, which is crazy. Did you know that?
Yeah, of course.
Right. Yeah. Twice is crazy. McDonald's All-American Game MVP, FIBA World Championship MVP, and a 3-time Olympic gold medalist. Between the two of us, you know what I'm saying?
We're going to split all that. We can split all that.
Yeah, word. And I got a couple BT Best DJ of the Year nominations. I never won that motherfucker. Been nominated.
It's on the way.
It's on the way. We got Katie here, bro. How you feeling?
Man.
Right. Round of applause.
Thank you. Appreciate you having me on, man.
So, bro, how you, Arizona's beautiful, man.
Man, you
how
see
you like
this?
It
like, man, you can't beat this, man.
Yeah. So how do you feel about just, even with shows like these, you know, obviously this is the best one, but
for sure.
Just how do you feel about just this whole content era in general and like what you want to contribute to it? Because, you know, sometimes it can get a little messy, a little foggy, you know, but I feel like it's up to us to really kind of uphold a standard of content. So how do you feel about that?
Yeah, it is a oversaturated market. You know, everybody is speaking up on what they, you know, they're giving their opinions on but I really like it because the ones that actually are going through these experiences are telling people, you know, what they're going through in real time. And there's also a lot of people who've never been through what we've been through, but got the most to say about it. You know, so those are the people that I try to stay away from and hear from the real people who going through these experiences, because it's good to let somebody know, you know, a younger generation who trying to do the same thing we doing. What's ahead, you know what I mean? I wish we'd have had more content like this as we was coming up, just to kind of help us guide through our, you know, through this journey, you know what I'm saying? So it's definitely pros and cons to it, but the real ones that's speaking up, I encourage them to do it more.
Exactly. So speaking up, I know you saw our friend Shek and Ballo.
I seen that.
And what they had to say.
And I commented on that. Shek and Ballo said they could cook dudes on
in the league, yeah.
The bottom 7 on every roster. Everybody Robinson, 30.
I'm not gonna lie, I'll give Bakuzi 30.
Whoa. They was dribbling back there like that. Carl Havlicek, 30. Jerry West, I love you, I'll give you 30. Oh, Uncle Jerry.
Get the f out of here. First of all, Shek, he used to do it every day. If you don't do it every day, please don't come saying that you can defend or score on an NBA player. He does it every day. Don't disrespect the craft. So Shek, Ballo, man, please.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie though. I really do think I could give Bakuzi a couple buckets.
That's
though.
Crazy.
I don't know that style of play.
75-year-old, 80-year-old Bob Cousy probably might. He still knows some
buckets. That's crazy. So, all right, with that being said, there are obviously entertainers that can hoop, though.
It is.
So,
it is a few.
Like, you know, you got Quaid, Chris Brown, Dave East, obviously, you know, all these guys. If you could put together a starting 5 of entertainers on a basketball team, who would you have? Yeah, you can, all time, Master P.
Yeah. Let me see. Gotta go Master P, because he actually played in an NBA game preseason, but it was an NBA game. I'll go Master P. Chris Brown for sure. He's just an athletic freak. He got that bow leg. When you see this, the indicator for good athletes. When they walking with the
pigeon toe,
they walking on their toes, they big toe, they athletes. Chris Brown walks on his big toes. He can do everything. Taking Chris Brown. This an underrated pick, Rowdy Rebel.
Oh, I haven't hooped with him before. I never hooped with him before.
He got the instincts that I like. I seen him at Chris Brinkley on the line. Maybe that's just the clips, because nobody missing that gym.
And that's all you get. Yeah, that's exactly. Yeah, lethal shooter these gyms. Nobody missing them.
Nobody missing them, but I like his movements. Rowdy Rebel, my third.
That had indications of real hooper. activity.
Yeah. Davies for sure. 6'6". He and actually grew up playing in the same programs as Davies.
Right.
And I'm gonna go Cole.
J. Cole. Oh, okay, yeah. All right.
I had to go Cole because he actually worked out, played in the league, and a lot of these dudes don't even never ran full speed in their life. You know what I'm saying?
So unfortunately, Shaq didn't make the team. He ain't make
I'm not taking Shaq, especially for how he disrespected the game coming on the airwaves saying like that.
So Shaq, man, you watching this, bro? You got some shit to
audition for this thing.
Yeah, for real. So let's get into music, bro, because obviously you're more than involved in the music industry, and just your preferences. Interesting question: has anyone's live performance on stage actually kind of changed your mentality or going into an actual game? Or how you approach it?
There's a few guys. I mean, obviously Travis. I done seen.
It's a football game with him every show. Yeah.
Every show. I done probably been at 20, 30 shows. It feel like I lost count, and I know all the songs every time I go, but every time it's a different vibe. You know what I'm saying? It's obviously different cities and stuff, but he bring that level of intensity every show. And the consistency with it is just unmatched. And it's that's how I try to approach my craft too. Right. Just staying consistent with my energy every single day. Obviously seeing Drake show is just the biggest. You know what I'm saying?
Right, just hits on hits on hits.
When I sang, I went to a Travis show in Cleveland and I was leaving. And I was outside. I was just looking at the people that was leaving and was walking. Everybody had on Travis merch. Everybody
locked in.
It felt like I was leaving an NBA game. Right. I was like, damn, this is crazy how one dude can sell out arena and had this many supporters. And it's man, I had a game the next day, and I really locked in because I'm like, man, this people here really, if they spend time to come watch this game, they want to see a show. No, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. So those artists really inspire me. They inspire all athletes to do what we do.
So what moment of your life and is there a particular song or something that just sparked your whole interest in making music, listening to music, how you even, just consume music altogether? Was there a certain point?
Yeah, it was college dropout. It was late registration. Those two, when Kanye was how he sampled music, I was always intrigued on how they did that. You know what I'm saying? So I just I was doing research on how he made beats on YouTube, on the internet, and all that type of stuff. So then I eventually just wanted to try to make beats on my own. So I bought a beat machine 2009. So I just started building from there. But it was just, Kanye just really, really got me into, trying to understand what production mean and how he put those sounds together.
Right. What producers really influence? Because I hear even the music that you do make, I hear a lot of Dilla inspiration. Yeah. A lot of samples.
Yeah, like Madlib, Dilla, Alchemist.
Right.
Obviously Ye, 40. Those sounds just
timeless.
Yeah, it's just and you could tell that they put a lot of time and effort into what they doing. Every drop is strategic, but they don't just throw music out. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Every beat is they consistent in their work. And you see that across the board with all of the top artists who've been around for that long.
Exactly.
They stay consistent with what they do, and they also got an open mind and to new ideas too, from other people. They collab with a lot of other people too. Right. So that's inspiring to me.
Yeah. Let's talk about the sneaker pack, because that's kind of was your avenue to get your platform into, to the more the music industry side. And I think it was the 15 you did with Boy Wonder and Knife Wonder and Cardo.
Yep.
So how did that come about? And what made you want to do that?
I just from a love of music, I wanted I know those dudes are creative outside of music, so I wanted to get them inside the Nike building as well, to, just to create what they wanted to. I'm sure they always wanted to create a shoe.
Exactly.
So I felt that would be cool for them as well. But just to highlight, the dudes that don't really get too much credit for the music that's being made out here. Producers, DJs, a lot of these dudes get overshadowed.
Unsung heroes for sure.
Yeah, exactly. And they create a lot of the stuff that change people's thought processes and enlightens them, change their mindset on stuff. And it's from the frequencies and the music these dudes create. And so I just wanted to highlight that as well. And those dudes, Cardo, Boy Wonder, Knife, they're all legendary producers in the game. So I wanted to you know, make it an elite group of people as well. So the next one we got coming on the KD, we missed this year. So the KD 17, we got 3 more producers coming. I should say it. I mean, we got Bink,
Fire,
Alchemist, and Metro on the next pack, and
for the 17.
Yeah, for the 17. So 3 dudes who I respect, I love, listen to their shit over and over again. So I want to just keep it going. Every shoe, you know, try and just find 3 new producers every shoe and highlight them.
Yeah, we got to talk sneakers now.
Oh yeah,
you got a lot of those, a lot of legendary ones, a lot of legendary colorways. My favorite, I'll probably say, it's probably the KD 6. I think is probably my favorite one.
Damn.
Do you have a favorite like all time colorways, or just kind of like a timing thing?
See, my favorite changed a lot, but for now it got to be KD 4.
Can't want you to say 4 so bad.
You know, I'm about to just stop saying the 4 because I say that every time. So
that's the grand slam right there.
What I want to come back out though, I want to retro the KD 2s. I don't know if y'all.
You're right.
We're gonna just pop those up on the
ski.
The KD 2 scoring titles as a strap over them. I want them joints to come back out again. I think I'm gonna retro them joints.
Legendary.
But those probably my underrated joints right there.
Ken, what's your favorite? You said
creamsicles.
Word, right?
All-Star game.
The 3s.
I think it was 2s or 3s. The high top ones. It was like a creamsicle colorway.
Orange. Yeah, them the 2s. Yeah. Those 2.
Yeah. Those started off your KB knows how to do sneakers.
And like the collectors. Like, this is not a basketball shoe anymore.
This that era, like that, Bron, and I believe it was like Kyrie.
No, it was Kobe. It was me, Bron, and Kobe that started.
Yep. Like literally, y'all were really taking over.
I think they were trying to shift people's thinking from, all right, now we done showed you so many Jordans. Now we got 3 current signature athletes dropping shoes. So we started doing a lot of shit together. Like the pack, we did in Orlando 2012 All-Star game. We did the Galaxy pack together. Me, Bron, Kobe. So we started doing.
Zoe has those on right now, I think. Actually, yeah.
Yeah. So like, but yeah, I don't think nobody can ever compete with the Jumpman. But we was trying to build something, and that was around that time we started using crazier colors. The league started letting us wear the shoes because before we couldn't wear nothing.
You had to be in the colorway of the uniform.
Yeah,
and all
we
that.
had to only wear.
That shit was dry. I'm not
trash.
It was dry, bro.
And I would have shoes that I'm like, I couldn't wear Nerfs in the game. I couldn't wear Weathermans.
That dry.
Pearls. I couldn't wear none of those in the game, and those it'd hit more if I play in them.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So nowadays you can bring all it back, and then you can still wear it on the court.
Yeah. So if Kevin Durant could make an album, I don't want to say, obviously I wouldn't want a whole track list, but what would be some key collaborations that you would want on your album?
Yeah. Alchemist producing with a mix of like Cardo, Ford, like all my favorite producers for one, then just guest verses. Like I just want a 16 from somebody.
Yeah,
right. You know what I'm saying? I don't want you to just give me a song and I'll put my verse on it. I want it to still be my vibe and you come into my world.
Exactly.
So somebody, obviously Drake, Future, those 2, and then just my big the 3s guys, like Travis, like
any like younger slept on kids that you think you would want?
Baby Drill
hard.
Baby Drill.
Yeah.
I'm with V's.
Right. Yep.
I would definitely have V's. V's just
likable,
bro. He's just likable. I just like him, man.
Energy,
like, just great energy.
Great verses also.
Yeah. No.
What do you feel about all this like female rap beef that's going on right now? I feel like everybody's kind of
they beefing in female rap with each other.
It's a lot of bad blood with that right now.
That's competitive sports though, man. They playing a competitive sport, man. If you don't like somebody, you're gonna rap about it and then
move on.
And then if it don't escalate, I mean, it escalates, but it don't have to.
Right.
But I like the competitive sport. I like when these women come on there and actually rap about that they going through. You know what I'm saying? And I can appreciate that.
Yeah. So we kicking out here in Arizona. I see Arizona's a very chill place, very relaxing.
It is quiet, man.
How do you spend your free time out here? I know there's a lot of video games getting played.
A lot of games. Yeah. We play so much, dog. So when I get a chance to get an off day, I like to just chill in the crib, look at the view, take in the weather because it's 80, 75 in January, February.
Exactly.
Like, it's sweet.
It's not like DC.
Yeah, so I just be relaxing at the crib, man, playing a game. We on Call of Duty heavily right now.
Right.
Like, that's all me and the homies
What guns
do.
you running with right now on the car?
I'm ranking up I'm on the BP 50.
Oh, yeah. Yes, sir. Laying down.
I'm on the HRM9.
HRM9, that's what I'm on right there. I'm on the HRM9.
I'm on the Palomar, the
100
100-rounder, the TAC Evolver.
Mm-hmm.
I'm ranking up I'm switching guns every game just so I can get my, but it's so addicting, bro.
It's addicting, bro. It's tough to get off.
How'd the KD skin come about?
Right.
Just from playing every day, and I'm like, you know what, let me just hit. And then I went up and played the ones that's out now. I played it early.
Mm-hmm.
So I went up to the office right around the corner from my house. I'm like, let me go up there and just vibe with them. And they let me just do a skin, bro. Right. I want to update it too because I wanted to do the Slim Reaper in there, like with the hood on, the long with the and I wanted and I wanted my
really
my weapon to be the scythe, whatever they call that shit. And I wanted to make me 6'9". They was like, nah, you'll stand out too much. I'm like, yo, it'll be a bunch of 6'9" running around in the game. That'll be fire. Right. But like, you get killed too easily. I'm like, all right, bet. But Book, he is elite.
For real, I haven't run with him yet.
Elite.
We should have that also. We should have like
we got to get a private lobby because you get what? 40?
Yeah, we got to do private lobby.
I could get 40 dudes to play.
Yeah.
It's so easy to get 50 to 60 dudes to come play in a private lobby. We should do that and then live and then go to straight line. Yep. Everybody's streaming. Oh, you want to play the big map?
The big map.
You play the big. Yeah, that's easy to do, bro. I got so many dudes that are.
What's it called? Discord. Put that shit out.
Yep, that'd be fire.
Yeah, I really want to see because I don't know because I haven't run with everybody, but who would be like the all time like if you're running fours on some big map or resurgence or whatever, who would be like the best four of like real Call of Duty players? Who would be like the top four that would actually compete against
like real play against the pros?
Against the pros, yeah.
I
want to see Book. Yeah, I'm saying who would be good enough that's not a pro gamer.
Yeah.
To go against who we send out to battle.
Yo, Book is really.
I gotta see Book play, bro.
He really he'll get like 16.
Word.
He'll averaging at least 12 a game, and resurgence.
Yeah. Yeah, Ray's Corrupted, the photographer. He dropping. I've seen him drop 30 before. I think he might be actually pro though. I'm like, I think.
So how do you get that good at that?
I don't know, bro.
See, that's what it is.
Yeah, that's what he might be a pro.
You got gaming. That's what Book do. He run with the real pros.
Yeah,
and you get the feel for how they. Yeah, you pick up how they play.
Yeah, man.
I'm just playing with the homies who probably just a little bit better than me.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, just getting dubs though.
Getting dubs, getting kills.
Getting kills. I'm not out here for cardio.
I'm definitely getting damaged. Getting damaged.
Getting damaged. Getting damaged, man. Buying the homies back, doing all that, man. I'm out there really contributing.
Telling you.
I'm telling you, man. Right. That'd be the best feeling in the world.
The best. I'd be scared as hell.
Pizza box, bro. Get up, turn around.
I jump out the window with the pizza box. I'd be scared as hell.
Yeah, word, right. Couple more music questions, bro. What city, we were talking about a little bit with the baby drills and V's and everything, but what city do you think is consistently making the best music right now?
You gotta still go Atlanta.
At the end of the day.
Atlanta, I mean, they've been at it for what? How long? Let's say 20 years or
easy,
25 years of like every they producing stars.
Even just like Lil Jon and the whole.
Yeah, you can go back to T.I.'s a little. Like you can go farther. You can go way back to Outkast or Dungeon Family, all that. But like. Recently in this, I want to say like 2010 on up, they just been every year stars. And then, but you got other cities, Memphis doing their thing right now.
Detroit
killing it.
I feel like Detroit wave was like the last 2-3 years they really.
Detroit, yeah. Strong. I feel like Atlanta gonna always have that because they like the foundation of the new brand of music that came out around this time.
Right.
Like, but then you got everybody gonna have their time. I feel like every like region gonna have their time. I think.
How you feel about the DMV when it comes to music? And that whole scene.
And there's a lot of underground rappers I fuck with out there. Like they making music and they finding their sound, I think, right now.
Right.
And I think in the matter, and there's a lot of dudes that's locked up too. That's nice.
Right.
And I think that's hard in the music scene. In
Is
DC.
Trail locked up? Fat Trail?
He just came home, I think.
Yeah.
But if you spend a year or two in and out of jail, that's just stopping your momentum. You know what I'm saying? So we got a few dudes that's in jail right now, but I think we building a sound in DC that's going. few years that's gonna click on, and we're gonna have our time too.
Right. You know, I like a lot. I like Foggy Raw a lot. I like him a lot, especially just even like his beat selection. Like he's like more of like a poet.
Yeah,
so.
Yeah. He just talk. He could talk on. He don't. Yeah. He say shit that actually matter.
Right.
Will Go-Go ever be mainstream?
No, I don't think so. It's an acquired taste, man.
It's very acquired taste, and you know, a lot of it was based on like covers of other songs.
Exactly.
Like really, that Wale song "Bait" was like probably the closest that I've. Yeah,
Wale did the best he could with trying to make it mainstream. He did pretty cool.
Even like Pretty Girls too.
Yeah, legendary part in that whole movement. Wale, like that first mixtape he had it's probably my favorite mixtape ever. And More About Nothing.
Okay,
and KD had a part in there that lives to this day.
People still tell me about that.
The score check.
Right.
Yeah. I remember going in the studio and recording that, and then Fat Trail walked in. First time I met Fat Trail, and when he started rapping, I'm like, "Yo, this is a star." Bro.
Right, nah, for real.
But he just got into so much trouble. Wale got a nice eye for talent.
Right, no, for real. When you look at most superstars' career, like he's the only one with like a Rihanna feature and a Lady Gaga feature. Like even he was one of Trav's first features. The what song was that? Quintana. While they was on that song, he even embraced me really early. Like he just knows what's about to happen when it comes to that.
He got a good eye for that. And he started us off, and like he was the biggest we had in the game. You know what I'm saying? He was carrying that torch for us for a while. Yeah. I mean, he still is, to be honest. Right. He's still making music.
I remember my first year at Howard, I got like a Facebook message from him, and it was like, "Yo, come to the yard at such and such. We're about to shoot the Nike Boots video." All this type of
Word?
Shit. Hell yeah. It was literally like a Facebook DM. Yeah, I guess you just sent it to like a whole like Howard whatever chat or whatever. So shout out to Wale, man. He's a good guy, man.
For sure, man. For sure. My boy.
So real quick, before we get up out of here, we always ask our guests here on Aux Money to put us on to 3 different things. And it could be food, a book, it could be art. There's a lot of lovely art in this crib. It could be a city. So just 3 different things that you think the millions of our viewers would like to see.
Man, get your Apple Vision Pro.
We gotta talk about that.
Get your Apple Vision Pro all the time. Bro. The only reason why I don't got it on all the time, every day, all day, because they don't got all the apps yet.
Right, exactly.
Once they get all the apps converted on there, it's over with. Get your Apple Vision Pro.
Yeah.
It may be a lot, but if you get a chance, man, go to Monaco, south of France.
Yeah.
Sit on the beach, one of the best experiences ever.
My first time going was last year, and that definitely changed my life. I didn't even know it looked like that.
Yeah, seriously. Yeah. I didn't know people were living like that.
No, for real.
And get you a gaming crew, man.
Get you a gaming crew, bro. Stay out them streets and get on the game.
Gaming crews, man. When you get us dudes that I never even seen before, but we talk and vibe every day on just the game. And I feel like they my friends now. So when I see them, it's gonna be so much love. You know what I'm saying? It's a real community, man. Gaming, man. Get back into it. We all used to game when we was kids, but dudes feel like they just too grown up to play the game. Nah, bro. Lock in, bro. That's 3 things I could give you right there off the top of the head is that.
Nah, for real. And, man, these girls, man, get off our backs when it comes to playing the game,
I'm telling you.
Sometimes we just want to chill and play the game, man.
Man, you can sit right next to me. I got a nice chair right there next to you. Go ahead, get your headphones in, watch your movie while I'm playing the game. When I'm in between games, I can vibe out with you and then go, you know what I mean?
That's my perfect date right there.
That's a perfect date.
That's a perfect date. So, yeah, let's, anybody else got some more questions for Kevin, man? This has been, let's do it.
Can we talk about your rapping history, your rapping feature?
Oh, my gosh.
Like, you did Scary Hours 3, right? So, if you had a choice between the people in the rap category right now, who would you want to team up to produce another album or like a full-length album of somebody?
Another artist.
And how did Scary Hours 3 come about? How was that process?
I'll tell you that first. Scary Hours 3, so when Drake made For All the Dogs, he was on tour. So I would go on a couple dates here and there, just vibe with him and talk music, whatever. And after For All the Dogs came out, it was just so much talk around. Like, it wasn't enough rap.
Right.
He was...
How did you feel about that album, For All the Dogs?
I thought it was incredible.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. I revisited it probably like 6 weeks ago, and I was like, I might have been tripping the first time I listened.
I mean, because it's
all his music is like that. Really, it
aged well,
yeah.
and it take you a while to truly understand what he was doing.
Mm-hmm.
And so all the songs sound good, but like just the reception, like, yo, you need to rap more, because he had 8 a.m. on there, which was a rap song, and everybody, and he dropped that first, so people expecting that was with the tone of the album, and it went totally different way. And so we was just like, he's like, man, I still feel good, because he said he was retiring and taking some time off, and so I text him, he's like, man, I'm feeling good, I'm still writing, I'm still listening to beats. I'm like, what? And like, then he sent me a joint. I think it was Red Button he sent me, and I was like, oh my God.
Yeah.
Like, you still rapping? Like, you still got this
to say, yeah.
And he was like, yeah, I think I want to hit him with like 4 or 5 songs. I'm like, you should do that. You know what I'm saying? Because I was getting pissed off just from hearing people critique the album as soon as it came out. I was like, you ain't even listened to it all the way through yet. You know what I'm saying? So, and I wanted him to just go straight at people's head with the rap. No hooks, none of that, no singing, none of that, just straight bars. And
conductor beats,
and he was feeling the same way. So I just, more than anything, I just encouraged him to lean into what he was feeling already, and
definitely worked out.
It worked out perfect.
Definitely worked out
perfect. And then if I had any artist, my favorite probably right now is Bodie James.
He's had a long career, bro. I remember even just listening to him with like the Chuck English vibe, just that whole.
Yeah. I mean, he's an outstanding, like rapper. Like, just he feel like he mastered the craft of rapping. So if I can sit down in the studio from the ground up with anybody, just making songs, it'd probably be him right now.
Right. That might have to happen, man. I'm not gonna lie. That would be legendary.
That would be. I might need to hit him up. And
see
if I could just come at least watch him vibe out, you know.
I guess like going back to like your feature and the reception you got from your fans.
Oh yeah.
Back to the song. Yeah, how you feel? Because I was gonna play it at the at the All-Star brunch. Yeah, he was like, man, chill. But the shit was dope though.
Yeah, I mean, it's still. I mean, cause me and Stally cool. I talk to Stally all the time. And it's like.
So when did y'all record that?
I want to say 23.
Okay.
So last summer, I think. No, 2 summers ago, 2022. And I was just like, we've been chopping it up every day in group chats, talking hoop, music, all that, all the time. And I sent him a joint that I did just around the studio one day.
Yeah.
And he liked that. And he was like, yo, get on the joint with me. I'm like, all right, I'm rapping right now. Like, I got a couple bars, you know what I'm saying, in the phone, so I do it. And he was like, he want to shoot a video for it. We did that on the road. I was on the road in New York. We played the night before. We played Brooklyn. Did that 20 minutes at the crib.
Right.
And the reception was fine. I didn't know how people was gonna take it. You know what I'm saying? Like, I wasn't expecting much, but everybody.
So how you feel about it now? Is it like more of like just chill, like don't really talk about that thing, or is it like, do you want people to know and receive more of your music after that?
I mean, I'm not really tripping. Like, if people, like it or not, or like, I just like doing it, and I Stally, and if he wanted to put it out, it was cool.
Right.
Like, I'm not trying to be a rapper though.
Exactly.
Like, I'm not trying to be known as like, yo, KD can rap too. Like, everybody been hitting me though, just get on joint stuff.
Yeah, that's
so it's like some shit you can't even help. I'm just in it, I guess. But I'm not trying to be no rapper. I'm not trying to put out my own shit. Like, I ain't trying to make no album for myself. And shit. But if I do verses for the homies and they want to put it out on their I don't mind.
So the other end of the question, I know we talked about rappers that hoop. Who do you think are the best hoopers that rap? Like, I know, like Miles Bridges.
Yes, Dame for sure, number one, I think, because he just practice more.
All right.
He nice at it. He actually got 6-7 albums out.
Right. He be going crazy. He's dropping. Yeah.
He's dropping. Like, he's making videos and all types. So I would say Dame. Miles is hard too. Like, he can rap. I ain't really heard too many other dudes in it like that.
I feel like there's a couple.
I'm sure it's so many. Oh, Kay Cunningham rap too.
Yeah, he rap. Oh, CJ
rap?
CJ rap, bro.
But I'm sure, like,
I got like 12 songs of CJ's on my phone, bro.
There's like 4 dudes on my team that actually rap too. Like Josh Okogie rap, DeAndre Ayton rap.
Right.
Yo, I swear at least half the dudes in the league rap, bro.
At some point.
They got studios in their crib and they make music. Yeah. They just probably don't put it out. But Dame probably the best because he actually he moved like a real artist. Yeah.
Right. So what is there like not a goal you have lyrically, but like what type of message or just all around theme do you want to have like when it comes to your verses? Like,
just speaking my life and what I'm doing every day. Yeah. Like I want it to be real intimate. I'm a rap like literally telling you step by step how my day going, what my life is like at that time. I want to just be personal to me. I ain't trying to like spread no message of equality or like social shit. Yeah, I ain't trying to get into the political, social shit. I'm just really like, if you can relate to my life, you know what I'm saying, then cool. If not, then you don't got to listen to my shit. Like Currency, I'm inspired. Like Currency, how he rap and what he talk about.
He literally could drop an album every day.
Yeah, exactly. They just talk about just real life they going through, even if it's from talking. This motherfucker talking about how he just played a video game and he just smoke weed all day, like that type of shit.
Exactly.
I want to rap about over chill beats, and if people it, they do.
So last question, not album, but what is your favorite mixtape ever?
Ooh, Drought 3.
Drought 3, okay.
Got to be the Drought 3.
Yeah.
When Wayne was just
mine is Dedication 2. That was like,
man. I was swear when I said Drought 3, I was also thinking Dedication 2 because I could just remember walking around campus my freshman year playing that joint in the iPod Nano, non-stop, bro, on repeat, bro.
Even Drama did his thing with the,
it was just, and those are some original songs on there too. You know what I'm saying? But Drought 3, it was all beats that he took from somebody else.
Right.
So Dedication, man, it's probably a tie between them two.
They're both perfect.
Drought 3.
Yeah, and then No Ceilings is like.
That's just like the Holy Trinity.
Right. Not Wayne, I would probably say my favorite mixtape. Man, what's another good one? Honestly, bro, I do like Wale's 100 Miles of Running. It just shaped a lot of like when I first got to Howard, like first got to DC. It just even just the samples he was using. He had like Daft Punk sample, Crystal Castles sample, all types. So yeah, that's probably my favorite.
Dropping around that time though, everybody like Kush and OJ was.
Exactly, that's what I'm saying. Like mixtape, that's that era of probably top 5, top 10 mixtapes.
Ross Albert Anastasia EP was hard.
Oh yeah, yep.
That's crazy.
Yeah, Ross had some Black Bar Mitzvah. That was fire.
Ross is up there for me.
And he's just he's sparring, he recording, dropping.
He definitely
good example of how to age in this whole.
Yeah, for sure. That matters, right? Like
for real.
How you age in this. You saying dude like Killer Mike? I mean, what, he 40-something years old, been in the game,
right? Still
making music. I like to see the OGs still making music, and even if they ain't like super successful, ain't on the billboards, ain't killing it like they used to, but just still in the craft, still going to the gym every day. I like seeing that shit.
Your game can change, but at least you still playing, just switching your methods.
Yeah.
Word up.
Can we give him a DJ pop quiz like you gave Lenny and Dell?
Oh, well, okay. Yeah, we'll do that. So there's a lot of scenarios as a DJ that you can come across where you need to pick certain songs for certain things. Actually, but the whole one about having to go to the bathroom, that was the biggest thing yesterday because I had like 8 margaritas in that joint. I had to go to the restroom. But so we do these DJ scenarios where I ask you a question and you would pick a song based on that scenario.
I seen this one.
Right.
I seen this one.
So I'm gonna ask you the same one first. If a fight break out, would you either calm it down or egg it on, and then what song would you play?
I would definitely calm it down. I don't know.
Good vibes.
It can escalate.
How would you calm it down?
And I would calm it down, and I would go straight into. I feel like you gotta turn that shit up.
Yeah.
Right after that. I'm going with Chickens, Future.
Oh yeah. That's it. I feel like every party you ask me to play that song.
I'm going with Chickens, Future. I feel like that get people out their seats and get people into a good mood.
Yeah.
You said you would play.
I didn't even answer. So Lenny said.
No, you said. I thought you said you would play Shorty Low.
Okay. Oh yeah, if I needed to. Oh yeah, like coming back into the. So I would like you do some like sample.
Yeah,
right.
I seen. Yeah, that's. You said you would do the original first
into that. Yeah.
But if you couldn't play outside of that,
just to spark if there was a fight broken out?
Yeah.
I would.
And you ain't got that whole mix going right now. You just gotta.
Yeah, I would calm it down just because I personally don't like that shit. It just takes away from the
right.
part. Yeah, like I don't want the party to just end. So I would calm it down. I'll play some like, I'm a nerd, bro. What's in a sentimental mood? Who? The jazz. How can I not remember who actually? I want to say John Coltrane, but in a sentimental mood, the dum 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 dum.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I'll probably just calm it down and
see. Yeah, you got
some thought provoking. You know what? Maybe I shouldn't be this club up right now. Man,
for real.
You know what I'm saying?
Damn. Did I have too many drinks? I ain't even got no problem with this thing. Man.
Exactly.
Yeah, I feel that.
Yeah, so I'll do that.
Exactly. I got a scenario. Let's say the dude that opened up for you just totally trash.
Oh, okay. He trash, or did he burn me out? Did he like play all the good shit, or he's just not good?
He's just not good. He trying and the crowd just like not even interested in him, and then you come on.
Mm-hmm. So what's to signify to people like, hey, there's a good DJ on now?
Yeah, exactly.
I would just go straight hit after that. I'll probably go like.
But which one?
I'll probably go. You know what? Is always working right now is the Drake joint. You Broke My Heart. I'll probably just come in, big anthem, horns, and all type. Start talking on the mic. I'll probably come in.
Do you cater to all the women?
Oh yeah. Yeah.
All the time though, but you play Sexy Red all the time. Like you can't.
Yeah, and obviously like sometimes it's when you work so much, when you DJ so much, it kind of gets repetitive and it's kind of like it's like all right, like obviously this song is gonna work every time, but I mean you kind of have to, and that's the position of the DJ is to not be selfish and to and you do have to cater to a crowd to a certain extent. You know what I'm saying? So
yeah,
I do. It depends on where. Like obviously I didn't play it last night in the club. Like 99% of the time you gonna play some Sexy Red. That's just what it is. She got shit on lock right
She got it on lock right now.
Yeah, you just kind
of. But it'd be some DJs who lean too much into like playing like the mainstream.
It just hit after.
But
Rap Caviar,
the Megs Thee Stallion and Sexy Red, like the women like cater to them.
Yeah,
they like to cater to them more so than like want to hear some hard.
All right,
now.
And I'm not gonna lie, bro. These girls are different these days, man. A lot of them be wanting to hear that little baby.
They for real.
They some gangsters for real. They
listen to rappers, yeah.
They want to stand on couches.
And then I see a DJ, I'm like, bro, they don't even want to hear this. Bro, they put on some hard.
Want to play, if they want to hear 42 Doug, and
exactly.
They want to stand on couches and rap their shit.
Exactly.
Yeah, these little gangsters, man. I love them. But
little demons.
Right, little demons, man. Right.
Exactly.
So say, last one. Say you're a DJ in a party and you didn't know Jay-Z was there, right? But he comes to the DJ booth. He's like, all right, stop the music. He gives a whole speech, and he's like, drop my DJ. What song would you play?
But you gotta go. What more can I say?
Oh, that's my favorite one. That's my favorite Jay-Z song of all time.
You gotta drop that right after the Jay-Z speech.
Yeah. I'll go there. That's my favorite song, and then I'll go probably. I feel like You Don't Know would be too predictable. You know what? I like Rock Boys a lot. When he comes in with the horn, clearly I just like horns a lot, but he come and the winner is Hove, and that whole
is that's the one.
So yeah, I'll go there.
I had a question for you, Chase.
What's that?
So talking about Jay-Z, you had a moment to be on a Jay-Z album.
Oh yeah, man. That I still I don't regret what happened, but yeah. So this is when me and Trav were both heavy in New York. I didn't officially like live there yet, but we were in New York really heavy, and he got like an email or a text from Hov basically saying like, yo, this is Magna Carta Holy Grail days, and he's like, yo, like basically I don't want to finish my album until you come and and come. So we like, oh, we go up to Jungle City, and we just had had the session, whatever. Hov there, and Trav pull out his laptop. First beat he played, I'm talking about, he pressed spacebar, and it's the first one is Somewhere in America.
Travis made that?
That's the first beat he played off and I kid you not, bro, this Jay-Z just starts rapping. Whatever the first verse is, how did he start? The shout out to old schools and old rules, all that. He said that. I'm talking about 20 seconds into the beat being played. The whole first verse is what he freestyled. Like I saw it. I was just like, brother, because I heard that he didn't write, but now I saw that he didn't write. Right. So it got to this one point where he said some shit. Knock, knock, I'm at your neighbor house. Yeah. Let me backing out the driveway. I had to do it backing out the driveway, and I was just I was like, or I just like some ad lib. Like, yeah, I fuck with that. And then so we ended up doing that. He played like off, I got it, all that type of shit. And so the next day he wanted to record somewhere in America, and this is my first time ever getting booked at the Derby in New York.
Mm-hmm.
So they called me and asked if I could do it. I was like, yeah. And I'm dead broke at this time, so I was like, bro, I gotta go. Whatever money that was paying me back then, I had to go get it. So I told Trav, like, yeah, I can't come to the session today. I gotta work, yeah, whatever. So him and our homie Dozy go back to Jungle City, and for them to record that song. And then while he recording it, he's like, yo, where your homie at with the skirt? Like, I wanted him to do it.
You missed the ad lib,
bro. That's Trav saying the ad lib on the actual song,
but you came up with the whole shit.
Yeah, bro.
And you was at the Derby.
I was at the Derby, bro. I was
Did you?
I was trying to perfect my craft, though, man. I was trying to get in there in New York nightlife, but goddamn, if I knew what I know now,
you'd been like, all right, man.
Hell yeah, that was just a great era of New York, really, just the Derby up and down era. Magna Carta,
that was a time, man.
That was a time, bro. I miss all that.
I had just got with Rock Nation too around that time. I signed with they sports management. Like that was a time.
That was a time, bro. New York was golden going there.
People really try to act like they ain't Magna Carta. I with that
bro. My up this world, bro. That song. Don't be good, be great. That shit. And he was putting to a lot of big money. Like at that point, even like a lot of the younger artists, like even like us, that whole not SoundCloud generation, but like right before that, if you came in the game in 2011, 2012, like we wasn't making any money yet. So listening to that album just seemed like some whole big, it just it explained what can happen.
Hov was still active.
Exactly.
He was still the best player in the league. You know what I'm saying? So
very much.
He was inspiring everybody with that shit.
And I got it. I remember when I first heard that, I was just like, bro, this is the best song I've ever heard, bro.
And
him
Ross.
and Rose on there, it was perfect. So
we taking this back like to high school. So I have, I'm fortunate enough to, see a lot of high school players. I was fortunate enough to actually watch you play in high school.
That's crazy.
And it was in Houston. It was an event called the National Invitation, and Montrose Christian was involved in it.
No, that was Dallas.
That was Dallas.
Dallas.
And so y'all played. So like in high school, who were like? There's always a conversation of some of them ones in their high school. You got Brandon Jennings, you got Beasley. There's a lot of like elite ones that in high school, ran the country.
Yeah.
Whether it was, they played for Nike or they played for Adidas, but they ran the country. So who are some of the people, that you saw and you wanted to be like, I need to see him one-on-one type thing?
Yeah.
Especially in your era. Even guys that might not have made it to the league.
Yeah. So I remember I was 8th grade. I seen O.J. Mayo for the first time. Him and Billy Walker. I was in 8th grade. They was in 7th grade, and they was dunking easily. And I couldn't dunk yet.
Yeah.
And I was like, damn, these. And then you just hear it. Back then, the internet wasn't what it was now, obviously. So you wasn't really. It was all word of mouth. You was hearing these dudes. So the legend behind these dudes at 9th, 7th, 8th grade years old, and then seeing them dunking in the lane over top of dudes moving that way.
Right.
Them two.
7th grade is crazy. Yeah, that's wild.
And I played with Mike Beasley since we was 8 years old, 9 years old. So I seen how good he was early on. So we pushed each other. But Ty Lawson probably is the one that really. Ty, I played against Ty when we were in 8th grade.
We used to go to that academy tournament every year just to see Ty Lawson.
Bro, Ty Lawson is the fastest player I ever seen with a basketball in his hands. With my own eyes, he was the fastest one I ever seen. Him and Derrick Rose, but he was faster than Derrick Rose with the ball in his hands, and he can make any layup. Like in 7th grade, he was playing like a pro.
Right.
And he was big and strong, and I was like, I got to just get better. Because these dudes is just like bigger, stronger. They can move a little better than I could because I was short in 8th grade. I was not short, but I was 6'2". Like, then I shot up to 6'8" my sophomore year in high school. So, you know what I'm saying? I was playing a guard, so I was inspired by guards. You know what I mean?
That's
what so O.J. Mayo, Ty Lawson, dude named Taylor King, he was cold. He was tough. Yeah.
Right. That whole
he committed
squad.
to Duke in like 8th grade. And he was 6'8", 6'9", shooting threes. He was tough. He was a white boy out of Cali. And so I went to a big tournament in Memphis when I was like 13, big AAU tournament. First time I really seen all these players that were elite.
Right.
And that opened my mind and like, all right, I got a long ways to go for one, but it's bigger than my block. Because I was like, I was the best dude in my neighborhood, at my rec center, and that's all I was thinking about because I wasn't going nowhere else. I was just playing around that area. And then when you go outside your state and you see other people that's doing it at another level, and they look different, move different, talk different. Then you start to humble yourself a bit and get back into that gym and lock in, you know what I'm saying? It's talent everywhere, bro.
Shout out to my dog, DJ Augustine, man. You know, I went to, he actually, after Katrina, he actually transferred to Hightower.
You was at Hightower with DJ?
I was at Hightower, yeah. Nah, yeah.
That's my,
Hightower, we had sports
me and DJ got tight as soon as we got on campus.
Right. I was going to ask you, so what made you end up at Texas? What was the ultimate decision?
So I was like a late bloomer my first 2 years in high school. Like, people didn't know me much. So we went out to one tournament in Delaware. I started playing well, and this coach the coach at Texas, he's from my hometown. He just started recruiting me early. He stayed on me early, and I promised him I was going to visit. But I wanted to go to North Carolina. Okay. That's where Ty was going.
Right, yep.
And me and Ty played together since we were in 9th grade, 10th grade. So I got to know him. So I wanted to go with him and a couple of my other homies that was going. But I promised them I was going on a visit. So when I went down there, I was like, oh, this it. Yeah. My first time ever in Texas.
Austin will do that, man.
I went on 6th Street.
Right.
Vibe. I was like, yeah, this it.
Yeah.
I need to come down here. And then I was going to get all the shots there too.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
I had a very underrated player by the name of Damian James.
Yeah, Damian was he wasn't a McDonald's All-American, but he was like right underneath that shit. He was a good high school player, so we knew he had committed to Oklahoma first. And then Kelvin Sampson, who at Houston now, he had went to Indiana, I think, and so he opened his recruitment up, and we got him like last minute, and we needed him because we was playing all freshmen that year.
Yeah, exactly. Yep.
So we was a young team, and with him, that's when we kind of built that foundation. He stayed 4 years, leading rebounder in Texas. We had a nice career, got drafted. Nah, that was a fun time, bro. We talk about eras.
Dexter Pittman. Oh my
Dexter
God.
Pittman, yeah.
Yep, Dexter Pittman.
We had another dude from Houston, Harrison Smith. He had transferred out though, but he's there when I was there.
He was my teammate overseas, crazy enough.
Where?
Yes. Harrison Smith was my teammate overseas.
Man, Cam used to hoop, man.
H.
He put a couple pounds on since day. he used to hoop.
Nah, I really got integrated in the Texas culture though when I got down there. I had no clue about Texas and never been there. The day I graduated high school, that next day I had to go down there for summer school and
Yeah.
As soon as I got there, I just got like Houston. I was already into screwed up music and my brother had moved to Kansas, so he was telling me about all the Houston rap.
Yeah.
And down south rap and so I was a little bit into it. But once I got down there, you hear about Trader Truth, Zero,
Mike Jones,
Big Pat, Lil Keith, Fat Pat. I mean, Lil Keith, all these dudes. I'm like, man, it's a whole different world that I ain't know about down there. It's a whole different culture from anything else, unique to anything else, bro.
That's how I felt about the DMV though. The first time, because I actually have family from DC, but just pulling up for the first time and just hearing how y'all talk. The DC lingo is the craziest.
It's ridiculous
in the country, and just everybody wearing New Balances,
Nike boots, New Balance.
I still think DC has the best, like not the best dressed people overall. I just think as like a local fashion, I think the DMV just has the most original,
because we came up, it was all local streetwear brands,
right? Like Sabiato,
Hobo, All Days, Shooter Sports, Madness. It was like every neighborhood had their own urban wear, sweatsuits. Yeah. We used to wear headbands. We used to
different
print on shirts. Like we used to. Sabiato though was
was the one. That's when I got.
That's when you had to go down to Georgetown and with the Italians to get that.
Yeah, I used to work at in Georgetown. What was that store? The sneaker store that was in Georgetown. Was it Major?
Majors. Yeah,
with Ducky.
Ducky. Yeah. I used to go there down there every week.
Yeah, to get this. And what was the other one? Like Up Against the Wall, like that.
Up Against the Wall was a staple in every mall. We got our own culture for sure. It just never hit mainstream, and people never like.
I kind of like that it didn't though. For
yeah,
real.
me too.
It's very. It's a gem.
It didn't get oversaturated or watered down by the corporate. Like New Balances was a thing. Like I wore Nikes, but like I always wanted New Balance. You know what I'm saying? Coming up and Nike boots and Timbs. Like we wore like that. But when I went to Texas though.
Yeah.
Like you said, it was just like how y'all talked, how y'all moved, how y'all dressed. Just the vibe was just like, I need to be here. So Russell Springman was the dude who recruited me. He a head coach now at Oral Roberts. And he recruited me. But Barnes, like, I ain't talked to that man one time, probably twice.
They be getting all the credit and stuff. They be like, you really like the little assistant.
They be the assistants, yeah.
That really you pull up on you, practice with you, rebound for you.
But but once I got there, I understood why he moved like that though, because as coaches, as college coaches, bro, you gotta do a lot of shit, bro. You're like the president,
right? Yeah, exactly.
And the team, so like these dudes, your GMs, they gotta go get the players. While you gotta go coach your team, get your dudes that's already on the team better. So he was one of them dudes that locked in that gym. Though he worked me out, you know what I'm saying? He really was one-on-one, me and him in the gym. That's why I f with him to this day.
That's dope.
You got a legendary street ball moment. So you're legendary on the court, but even off the court when you play basketball, you're legendary. You had like a very violent moment that I remember to this day. Yeah, I mean, drop 60. Yeah, I mean, legendary moment. Going like, how did that make you feel? You know, to submit yourself in the not only street ball Hall of Fame, but just in basketball and like outside of it.
Yeah, it's crazy because going up there, I really just wanted to play ball. I wasn't really expecting to do like that. Like I didn't know it was going. Like I was going to score 60. I thought it was just cool for the night and like motherfuckers gonna get over it. I didn't think it was gonna be
years, like decades later, really.
Yeah, I didn't think it was gonna be this moment that people really took to that the way they're doing it now. So like, I done hooped in plenty of parks before. Like I done had 60 in other parks before, and like. But when you just step in that Rucker in New York, though, that's just a different environment. People hanging out their windows, on the fence.
In the heart of Harlem, too. That shit.
And so I had no clue it was going to turn into what it turned to. And that night was random as hell, bro. So random. Like, my man just called me the day before, like, yo, we just hooping, a few of us hooping at Rucker. I didn't know how big the game was going to be. I didn't know who was going to be there. I was just like, I'm stuck in OKC. I ain't did. It's a lockout. I'm bored. I go to New York for the weekend, vibe out. I'm just thinking I'm gonna go vibe out and party. That was my thought process when I'm on the plane. I'm like, I hoop while I'm there just to get some run in, and it just turned into that. And that was a memorable night. That's like when I hit that last three, and they all ran onto the court. I just had no clue what to do. I was just gazing.
And how old were you at this point? You probably was what?
22.
Yeah.
I was 22. I was just gazing into the sky like, damn, this is crazy. This is really it. This is what I wanted from basketball. Is just that moment of just I hit 4 straight threes and the crowd loving that.
How much did like EBC and all of that really influence your game, even as a professional?
Oh, it's all the tapes I watched as a kid, bro. DVDs. And one mixtapes. I watched all of them joints. So when you see, then I would see Kobe. Kobe had played out there. Steve Francis had played out there. Lamar Odom. So I'm like, if NBA players doing that,
then exactly.
I got to follow suit. I wanted to be like them. So like, I had to do everything they was doing, you know. So I just wanted to see what it was like, man. And I went to Dykeman. I went all up and through New York hooping. Throughout that lockout, just to hoop.
I know you was there for a short time, but how was the Seattle scene of basketball? I feel like they need a team back. I feel like that place is really sacred when it comes to basketball.
It is.
Have a team now.
It is, and they will have a team back for sure in the next 5-10 years. For sure have a team. They just got so many nice hoopers out there. It's just like all up the state of Washington, the whole state of Washington. They got players that played in the NBA, high-level college ball, been great high school players. They just for decades, they always producing players like Jamal Crawford, Nate Robinson, Isaiah Thomas, Marvin Williams. Now you got Paolo, from Seattle carrying that torch. It's so many other dudes. I hate naming names because I can go off of 20 names that touch the league from that area. So and they just breed ball players. So they need that pro team so they can inspire. That can inspire. When you got a pro team in your city, that's just inspired next generation of hoopers to just want to hoop.
Right.
Because they see that in their city, they see it as attainable.
It's possible,
exactly. Yeah, possible. So
would you go to different parks around Seattle? I know you weren't there for too long, but
yeah, I was just doing appearances with the team. And I was going to like Rainier Beach is where all these dudes went. So
Rainier Beach.
Yeah, we had an appearance there. They every year they got DeJounte Murray went to school. Like they got players every year that come out of that area in that little small community. And so, I was tapping in with everybody from there, the Brandon Roys.
Right, yep.
You know what I'm saying? I was just out and around. Those dudes at every gym hooping, so I got to know most of those dudes. And if we'd have stayed in Seattle, that would have been a crazy time.
Right. Even just the jerseys, man. We need them back.
We need them back, bro. For sure.
For real. I think that's the best logo. That the green and orange Sonics, I think that's my favorite. So now obviously you play for the Phoenix Suns now, but real quick, I just want to get into, you have a lot of eras of your career, like a lot of sagas.
Yeah.
Right, so you got obviously the Texas era, you got Seattle, OKC,
yeah,
Brooklyn, Golden State, now we're here. Do you have like a favorite moment or a favorite era of your career where maybe you just had the most fun with it? Or?
It has to be that OKC time period because it was like the entry point into to all of this, you know what I mean? That's like the foundation of everything. So we was young and we was playing against dynasties, you know what I'm saying? We was competing against the Lakers with Kobe when they won a back-to-back, Dallas when they won a championship, Miami with LeBron and D-Wade and all them. So that was the start of it all, and I think coming in early, all of us, James, me, Russ, Serge, we was all 22, 23, and getting thrown into the fire like that. That probably was the best
obviously, was everybody's favorite team at that time. That was y'all three together,
I didn't realize that until I got older that everybody, guys is in their 30s now, like, man, we grew up
right, for real.
Watching you dudes that's in their 20s, like, man, when I was a kid, we was watching y'all. It's crazy. But, and a lot of people, a lot of young people gravitated towards that team because they seen we was all young, so we was their team coming up. So that was it's pretty cool.
All getting drafted there, too, was a big thing. That was y'all didn't try to link up. Y'all all got drafted.
Yeah, exactly. Like, we all came, like, consecutive years. It was me, Russ, then James, and Serge, and then we just kept building from there. And that probably is the most fun I had in the league. Everything else was definitely cool though, but like that was
cool.
My first time experiencing something, you know what I'm saying? Was with that. So that was it.
So mentally, how do you think what's changed just from that point up until now? Just I see you putting on for a lot of the younger guys, a lot of young hoopers, a lot of young artists and producers. So what mentally do you think changed from those OKC days to now where you at?
I just think that experience of like, winning and losing, all of that stuff, having different teammates, coaches, that just, gave me more experience, but more knowledge about the league, the business, the game itself, you know what I'm saying? And it's just, I've been in it for 17 years now, so that was 9 years of my career that, we experienced a lot, from going to the finals, winning every year. We had All-Star game. I was experiencing All-Star games, All-NBA, so I just think that knowledge that I gained throughout that time is the difference. You know what I'm saying? I just seen a lot.
So obviously, you mentioned business, and we're sitting here with these lovely boardroom microphones in our hands right now.
Got a plug.
You're right. So just break down just the whole creation of boardroom, why you wanted to do it, you and Rich's relationship.
Yeah. Me and Rich just at first it was a manager-player relationship, and that just grew into having just a pure friendship and. Throughout that, we just had conversations on what we wanted to do outside of the game. I felt like I was established in basketball already, so I wanted to try some other stuff. And we wanted to tell stories, man, around the game, around the business of basketball, the business of sports. And we wanted to, just kind of have a home for people to kind of look, to take in that type of stuff, you know. So we just been building, man. Aux Money is
come on now, Aux
great
Money,
addition,
Aux Moolah,
you know,
the biggest, man.
You know what I mean? So good.
So yeah, man. To wrap things up, bro. Appreciate it.
Man, thanks for having me on, man.
Your lovely abode, man. Fire.
Anytime, man.
Right.
Anytime, man. Your brother's welcome.
But no, appreciate you. We gotta definitely get a game in, bro. We gotta set up the private match, private lobbies.
That's one thing we gotta do next.
Yeah.
We gotta get. You said 150. I say 45. Let's go research. We all streaming at the same time.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And we'll mix it up how we mix
it up.
Yeah.
That can happen.
And we just cut up the highlights.
Yeah.
That'll be fire. Just drops a little. That'd be fire.
Highlight, yeah. Private lobbies. The lobby.
We need to go. We need to get like. We need to just get a little block of like 3 days. We get 40, 50 dudes
that could really commit to this time.
Like 6 hours or 7 hours of just straight bump.
You're right, exactly. Yeah, I ain't trying to hit nothing. I got a meeting. I got
we
call.
bumping for a weekend.
Right.
We getting it in, filming this.
It just keeps getting dubbed.
Are you eating when this is happening? How does this go for 6 hours?
I'm not gonna lie, I don't know about y'all. Between every game, I put my mute and I go to the refrigerator.
Yes.
I might get like some grapes, some apples, whatever, some fruit.
You literally have like a timer.
It's like 50 seconds.
Yeah. It's about 50 seconds.
You're walking around the house trying to get whatever done, and you got like 10 seconds.
You know exactly when you need to get back.
And then sometimes, but the worst is when you come back and you already in the water somewhere. Somebody start punching your shit. You like, oh, my bad.
Best
y'all.
time when you come back, where we landing, and you right
Exactly.
there.
Yeah, like you thought you wasn't there. Word, man.
So yeah, we need to get that. We're gonna put that in. We need to get that in the airways.
Yeah, no, it's gonna happen.
50 dudes, whoever, 50 players, 2 a day. We just
run.
Just run. Private lobby.
Yeah. No matter where you at.
Easy.
Do you have what's it called? The PlayStation, the portable joint?
Nah, I heard it was fire though.
It's live. You just gotta have really good Wi-Fi for that. Cause it's going. So like when you turn it on, it's gonna turn on your PlayStation at the crib. So if your Wi-Fi not like great, it's gonna be like laggy and shit. It's cool though to like have you on the road. But
You play it? You used it?
I had it before. Yeah, it's cool. It's a dope little investment. You're not for duty.
You
Yeah,
gotta
'cause
be
it's
locked
a little
in.
too. It's a little too small. But for
Yeah.
like 2K and everything like Madden, you can
Yeah.
definitely play on that. So.
Yeah,
Dude, you gotta hear everything. Everything gotta be right.
I gotta hear the footsteps.
Everything gotta be. Even proximity chat. I need to know somebody else around. All type of
Y'all
shit.
use proximity?
I'll be on there. I be wanting to know,
fuck
and I be
that.
talking. I be talking.
No, I'm gonna start filming my
Yeah.
drop my clips, my highlights on the ground.
Yeah, man. Let these know what it
Yeah,
is,
man.
man.
Word
Word up. Now we gonna set it up, man. KD, bro. Appreciate you. Love you, man. You already know.
No doubt,
This
brother.
is fire.